welcome. Lots of people jumping on. How are ya? Hey. Hi. Ruby Chews. Awesome. Hey guys, how you going? It's about 4 o'clock in Bali here. Hey guys, welcome. This is probably going to be a really quick little thought, but I thought I would jump on and share with you guys regardless. So cool. Oh, hey Lily, hey. Type in where you guys are from. Who's on the line? Welcome. Those of you guys that are just jumping on. Just give people a couple of minutes to jump on. Feel free to type in, say where you're from. It'd be great to... Cool. Adelaide, Wellington. Oh, bonjour, Celine. Awesome. Hey guys, okay, well let's rock and roll. We've got lots of people on the line. Go the All Blacks. I'm so impressed you guys are here. I completely didn't really even realize it was Friday. Hey Ruby, awesome. Hi from Italy. Hey Alexia, nice to have you on. Cool. New Zealand, Hamilton, All Blacks. It's so exciting, right? I'm so impressed all of you guys are on. I really didn't even kind of process that it's a Friday today, and I don't usually do any live calls on a Friday because generally people are doing other things and they don't want to listen. But really impressed all of you guys are here. So I just wanted to jump on and share something recently which I was giving some thought to and thinking about. And those of you that would have seen me post on Facebook, it is about this thing called resistance. And I guess I've been very aware. Hey guys, welcome. I've been very aware in terms of things that I have actively been resisting in my life. And it's really funny because when you look at it, there are things that I really actually want to do. Hey guys, the things that excite me, things that are like, okay, this is what I want to do. It's in line with my passion and my purpose. Yet for some reason, I keep putting them off and putting them off and putting them off and putting them off. Can you just give me some yes or at least some hearts or something if you've had this in your life as well? Where are these? Hi guys, yeah, I'm in Indonesia. Hey. Where I've had these things go on where it's like, look, I really want to do this, but something always seems to get in the way. Hey, from Washington DC, welcome. Hey guys, awesome. Yeah, fantastic. Welcome, people in Indonesia. I am currently in Bali. Yeah, so you're right. I put it in the too hard basket and I push it aside. And recently, it was actually really interesting. It's this new online course that I've been creating, which I really am really passionate about and I'm excited about. And it's how to turn your passion into your paycheck. And if you haven't read the book, you guys can actually download it for free. If you go to www.reganhillyer.com, you're more than welcome to grab that. But this is basically the online course that goes with it and holds your hand and shows you, every step of the way exactly what to do. Now, it's something I've been thinking about for a good 6 months and something where, I'm ready to really give it to the world. Yet I've been noticing every day, I was like, film this section and I'd always put it aside. I'd always put it last. And it's really funny. I sat down the other day and I thought about it and I was like, what is going on here? Because for some reason I keep pushing this aside and aside and aside. And I had a little check and I was like, look, is it that I'm not really aligned with it? Is it that I don't believe in what I'm teaching in this course? Hey guys, welcome. And it wasn't that. It really wasn't that, at all. It was, and I was sitting there going, well, am I out of alignment? That's the first question I always ask myself. And if this is showing up for you and you are getting a lot of resistance, I would ask yourself that firstly. Look, is it actually aligned with who I am and what I want to do and what, the message that I want to share with the world? And, it wasn't out of alignment. So I was like, okay, well, what's going on now? Like, I almost didn't know what to do. And it's really funny because I started to realize that some of it, in terms of some of the stuff that I was filming, just seemed a little bit out of my comfort zone. Like, not in the fact that I didn't know how to teach it, but more in the fact that it just wasn't really easy. I find it really easy to jump on a live call like this and just share my thoughts with the world. But all of a sudden, I was like, wow, I've really got to sit down and actually think about a lot of this stuff and teach it in a way that's really clear to everyone that's tuning in and watching the course. So I actually realized it as a way of self-sabotage of basically unconsciously being scared of getting out of my comfort zone, right? So just type through or give me some hearts if you can, I guess, relate with that, and actually that unconsciously, you know, you're putting stuff off and you'll create any reason not to do it. You'll go over there, you'll clean the room, you'll talk to people, you'll decide to do something else work-wise, like anything to actually not get it done. Now, the interesting thing is that, you know, once I figured this stuff out, I was like, okay, this is really stupid because I want to be living outside of my comfort zone. Awesome, you guys get it. I want to be living in this place where it isn't super comfortable, because I know, you know, that's where you grow, and that's where you actually have the best experiences, and that's where you take everything to an entirely new level. And so I committed today to jumping in. Hi from Turkey. Hey, I committed to jumping in and actually getting this stuff done, and I spent hours and hours and hours filming for it. And it's so funny because once I was actually in it and immersed in it, and once I was, you know, allowing myself to play full out of with it and be present and actually doing it, it was, yeah, it's so funny. I actually got so much satisfaction out of it. I loved it. I enjoyed the process. I was on a buzz afterwards and I felt so good about it. Mark says that's exactly what he's been battling with right now. So for those of you who have resistance in your life, okay, and for those of you who have that thing that you know that you're putting off or that you've shoved to the side for way too long, I really challenge you to ask yourself firstly, does this serve me? If it's something that doesn't, don't do it. Swap it out for something else. If it's out of alignment with your message, don't do it either. Swap it out for something else. But if it does serve you and you know it's in alignment with your message, go and freaking do it, right? Like honestly, just take action on it, start doing it, step up and actually put yourself out there. And I promise you, once you're in the zone of actually getting it done, that is where your breakthroughs happen. That is when you walk away feeling filled up. That is when you feel satisfied. That's when you feel awesome. That's when you go, okay, I remember why I actually wanted to do this in the first place, okay? So I hope that makes sense, and I just really wanted to share it because it has been showing up for me, I guess, quite a lot in my life through different areas and just little things that I've just been really quietly and nicely pushing to the side and going, oh, I'll just create this and do something else. Whereas I actually really just needed to face up and get out of my comfort zone, step up, do the work, put in the time, and actually allow myself to feel a little bit uncomfortable. And I realized, you know, really at the end of the day, that is where I grow. And look, it's so funny because it's such a basic thing to say, get out of your comfort zone, that's where you grow. But when you actually do it, you feel so good. You feel so good that you're achieving the goals and that you're satisfied, and actually you've done this big thing, or it might even be a really little thing that you've been saying that you would do ages and ages and ages ago. So I'd love to hear from you guys if you have any questions. That's really all I had to share. I just wanted to jump on and be super quick. If you have any questions, type them through in terms of dealing with resistance and how to move through it. But I hope I've at least given you some tools to move through that, or at the very least given you permission to actually move through your own resistance, because I think until I gave myself permission in my own head, nothing actually changed it. Awesome, I'm glad you love it, Julia. So I want to know from you guys, what are you going to be actually focusing on? What are you going to go and do either tonight or over the weekend? I know it's late for people in New Zealand right now. What are you going to do? What are you going to do that Lily thinks the hearts look like seahorses. She just wrote that through. What are you guys going to do that actually gets you out of your comfort zone? What are you going to do that is moving through that resistance which you've been battling with or having over the past few weeks? That is what I want you to focus on. And once again, guys, if you like this, if you like my vibe, if you like my message, feel free to go to reganhillyer.com. It's reganhillyer.com, and you can subscribe to my newsletter there, and I send out almost daily emails with some cool videos and blog posts and everything as well. So guys, that is me. I told you I wanted to be super quick. I just wanted to jump on, but go and push through that resistance, and know that when it shows up, you are literally on the other side of a breakthrough and feeling awesome. Awesome. You're going to move forward. What has helped me is not being attached to the outcome. It gives me the courage to reach out. Yeah, absolutely, Esther. It's awesome. Well, the minute you unattach yourself from the outcome, it's so much more powerful, because then it's not about getting it absolutely perfectly right in that moment. It's about just moving through it, moving through that resistance, and actually enjoying the process. That is the big thing, you know. If you're not actually enjoying the process, remember, you're probably out of alignment. And look, there's a difference between being out of alignment and just being pure lazy. There really is. There's a difference between not wanting to do something because it's not aligned with who you are and your message, and then there's a difference between just being lazy and putting it off, right? So figure out where the resistance is coming from, and as long, like I said, as it is aligned with who you are and your message and what you want to put out to the world, then push through the resistance, okay? Awesome. Well, that is it for me, guys. Again, if you want to share this Periscope, you definitely can. There's a little function where you can do that afterwards. If you have any questions, you can hit me up either through my website, reganhillyer.com, or through my Facebook page. My stoppages, yeah, look, I've had many. I mean, that first one, I'm not sure whether you were on at the start of the call, Mark. Mark just wrote in, you know, what's been stopping me. For me, it was this course that I've been wanting to film for ages and ages and ages and ages, and I just kept resisting and resisting and resisting and resisting, and I couldn't figure out why. But at the end of the day, when I really sat down and thought about it, it's because it was a little bit uncomfortable. It wasn't the easiest thing that I had to do, so every day I'd go to actually get the easy things done. It was so much easier to contact someone or chat to, you know, a team member on the phone or do something else, right, other than lock myself in my room and actually get this filming and get this content out. And once I actually sat down and did it, like I said, you know, I felt awesome. It was aligned, it was in flow, it was great, and it was a whole lot of fun, to be completely honest. So I hope that answers your question, Mark. There's been many just little things that I've been putting off doing, and I always ask myself, you know, is this in alignment, or am I just actually just avoiding this? And as long as it's in alignment, I know I have to go do it, and I need to just stop putting it off, get out of my comfort zone, take action, and you'll feel so much better for it in the end. Cool. All right, guys, well, great to have you all on. Thank you for all the love. You're all amazing. Once again, you can contact me through the website or through the Facebook page, whatever is easiest. You can ask me anything you like. If you subscribe to my mailing list, and then if you just hit reply, that will come straight to me.